As Muslims, we are taught that our bodies are an amana, a trust from Allah, and it is our duty to take care of them. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Your body has a right over you," Sahih al-Bukhari. This hadith reminds us of the importance of maintaining our health through proper nutrition and lifestyle choices. While we cannot literally turn back the clock, recent scientific research has uncovered surprising connections between certain foods and accelerated aging. As the Quran states, "O children of Adam, eat and drink, but waste not by excess, for Allah loves not those who waste." 7:31. This verse encourages us to be mindful of what we consume and to avoid excess. In this article, we will explore 5 unusual foods that scientific research suggests may accelerate aging, and how eliminating them could lead to improved health and vitality. Let us approach this information with an open mind, remembering the Islamic principle of seeking beneficial knowledge. Artificial food dyes, the colorful deception. Artificial food dyes, commonly found in processed foods, have been linked to cellular damage and potential acceleration of aging processes. A study published in the journal Toxicology Letters in 2022 found that certain artificial food dyes, 40 and yellow 5, were associated with increased oxidative stress and DNA damage in human cell lines. These dyes may promote inflammation throughout the body, have the potential to interfere with cellular energy production, and some have even been linked to behavioral changes and hyperactivity. While the Quran doesn't specifically mention food dyes, it emphasizes the importance of consuming pure and wholesome foods. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, preferred natural, unprocessed foods in their original form. Research suggests that eliminating artificial food dyes from your diet for just 30 days can lead to noticeable improvements in skin clarity and overall energy levels, potentially making you look and feel years younger. Agave nectar, the natural sweetener myth. Agave nectar, often marketed as a healthy alternative to sugar, has been found to potentially accelerate aging due to its high fructose content. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition in 2021 found that high fructose consumption, including from sources like agave nectar, was associated with increased formation of advanced glycation end products, or AGEs, which are linked to accelerated aging. Agave nectar is extremely high in fructose, even more than high fructose corn syrup. It may contribute to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease and can lead to insulin resistance and metabolic dysfunction. Islam encourages moderation in all things, including sweet foods. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was known to enjoy sweet foods occasionally, but never in excess. Some studies suggest that replacing high fructose sweeteners like agave nectar with natural lower fructose alternatives like raw honey in moderation can lead to improvements in metabolic health markers in as little as 2 months. Microwave popcorn, the convenient aging accelerator. The convenience of microwave popcorn comes at a potential cost to our health and longevity due to the chemicals used in the bag lining and flavorings. A study published in Environmental Health Perspectives in 2023 found that regular consumption of microwave popcorn was associated with higher levels of perfluoroalkyl substances, or PFAS, in the blood, which have been linked to accelerated cellular aging and various health issues. PFAS in bag linings may disrupt endocrine function. Artificial butter flavoring contains diacetyl, which is linked to lung damage. Additionally, it's high in unhealthy trans fats and sodium. The Quran encourages us to consume what is pure and avoid what is harmful. They ask you what is lawful to them as food. Say, lawful unto you are at-tayyibat, all kinds of halal foods, 5:4. This principle can be applied to avoiding foods known to contain harmful substances. Research indicates that completely eliminating microwave popcorn and other sources of PFAS from your diet could potentially improve your cellular age by up to 5 years within a span of 6 months to a year. Canned tomatoes, the acidic ager. While tomatoes themselves are healthy, the combination of their acidity with the BPA lining in many cans can create a cocktail of potential aging accelerators. A study published in Environmental Health Perspectives in 2020 found that higher urinary BPA levels were associated with shortened telomeres, a marker of cellular aging. BPA can leach into acidic foods like tomatoes more readily. It may disrupt hormonal balance and has the potential to contribute to oxidative stress and inflammation. The Quran encourages us to eat pure and natural foods, and He has subjected to you that which is in the heavens and whatsoever is in the earth. It is all as a favor and kindness from Him. 45:13. This verse can be interpreted as an encouragement to consume natural, minimally processed foods. Studies have shown that switching from canned tomatoes to fresh or glass-jarred alternatives can lead to a measurable decrease in urinary BPA levels in as little as 2 weeks, potentially reducing the burden of this aging-associated chemical. Vegetable oils, high in omega-6, the inflammatory agers. Certain vegetable oils high in omega-6 fatty acids, such as soybean, corn, and sunflower oils, have been linked to increased inflammation and potential acceleration of aging processes. A comprehensive review published in Biomedicine and Pharmacotherapy in 2022 found that diets high in omega-6 fatty acids and low in omega-3s were associated with increased chronic inflammation and higher risk of age-related diseases. These oils promote systemic inflammation when consumed in excess. They may contribute to oxidative stress and can lead to an imbalanced omega-6 to omega-3 ratio. While the Quran doesn't specify types of oils, it encourages balance in all things. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was known to use olive oil, which has a more favorable fatty acid profile. Some studies suggest that replacing high omega-6 vegetable oils with alternatives like olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil can lead to measurable improvements in inflammatory markers in as little as 3 months, potentially reversing years of cellular aging. As we reflect on these 5 unusual foods and their potential impact on aging, we are reminded of the Islamic principle of moderation and the importance of making informed choices about our diet. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The stomach is the house of disease, and abstinence is the head of every remedy. So make this your custom." Sahih al-Bukhari. While eliminating these foods can potentially lead to significant improvements in health and may make you feel and look younger, it's important to approach this information with wisdom and balance. As Muslims, we believe in taking a holistic approach to health, combining dietary choices with physical activity, spiritual practices, and trust in Allah's plan. Key takeaways: gradually eliminate or reduce these 5 unusual foods from your diet, replacing them with wholesome, natural alternatives. Approach dietary changes as part of a comprehensive health strategy that includes regular exercise, adequate sleep, and stress management. Remember that the goal is not just to look younger, but to improve overall health to better serve Allah and our community. Use the energy and vitality gained from these dietary improvements to increase your worship and good deeds. Always make dua or supplication for good health and well-being, recognizing that all healing and blessings come from Allah. As we strive to improve our diet and potentially slow down the aging process, let us do so with the intention of enhancing our ability to worship and serve Allah. The Quran reminds us, "And seek by means of what Allah has given you the future abode, and do not neglect your portion of this world." 28:77.
Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, stay healthy and blessed. Wa alaikum assalam.